So, I don't usually go live this time of day on a Monday. But, surprise. I was too excited not to mess around with this, live, so I'm gonna mess around with this live. Um, Gallops is lending me a PlayStation 2 with a, Matrix, um, mod chip, uh, mini, HDMI out, like, all the bells and whistles. So I guess we're doing some PStedium during the day. I want to show this off. First of all, I have here a burned copy of the English beta prototype of Mystical Ninja Goemon Zero from Working Designs. Should just be able to boot into this. I'm acting like I haven't already tried this. Of course, I've already given this a go and proved it works. Yeah, that's booting a copy disk. This is running on a real PlayStation 2 with a mini HDMI bod. So there is a little bit of like occasional graphical weirdness, but that is natural. It's not like perfectly smoothed out like an emulator would things out. And it reads at a perfect speed from copy disk. There's no like video lagging or anything like that. Everything is just like beautifully smooth and works as intended. I've also tested American and Japanese games with this thing this morning. My Japanese copy of Lupin the Third, and I've tested my American copy of Okage. So literally, this thing, wow, amazing. I see that Working Designs hadn't translated the FMV at that point. This is like the latest version of the patch that's out there. Latest version of the localization prototype before cancelled it. Give you an idea, this game came out in Japan in 2000. This localization prototype is like from 05. The PS3 was already on the horizon. There was no way this was going to get finished in time, and a publisher was going to allow it to come out. Konami had, really really like worked with Working Designs on this to really get this out, and it just wasn't going to happen. There's an entire article about it on Hidden Palace, which is worth a read, and that's where you could also grab the two ISOs, two prototypes of this game. And it's not like I'm downloading a game that I do own the Japanese release. Of course I do. I'm the weirdo Goemon fan. Of course I have the Japanese release. But as far as I'm concerned, this is just like playing a translation patch. Running off a burned disc, like this is crazy to me. Like in all the years that I've fucked around with like ULaunch Health and Open PS2 Launcher, and got games like running off USB and off internal hard drives in the past, I've never been able to just get a burned disc to work. Even with, like, swap magic devices. You know, it's supposed to be relatively straightforward. Never really managed to get a copied game to work. It's nice to just be using a machine that just runs everything. I was trying to get USB booting to work, and I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. In that I'm struggling to get games to appear in Open PS2 Loader. But booting from a USB I can do. Like, relatively easy with that system. Main gate was damaged in the storm yesterday night. The officers overseeing the work frown on you children inside the castle, so no work for you today. Go play or something. Go play or something. Wrong, I've been told to go play. So this particular game has no end of issues on actual emulators. So to just see it running on actual hardware in a video quality that's like that looks good is crazy to me. How do I save in this? Map. Oh, if it's like others, there will be a specific shop where I save. Like a specific save build. Yeah. Latest news? I don't want news, I want to save. Yeah, you might notice there's like a little bit of like visual garbage on occasion. That's something to do with the way this this HD mod works. But like it really does not. These things I think are to be expected with older hardware. I can't find the building where I save, so I'm not going to bother saving. So, when you boot up the system, you can hold triangle and circle to change what you boot to. And you can change it to your mass storage device, USB. If you have your USB configured properly, then when you restart the system, you'll boot to the USB instead. Here, I have put together a basic splash just with the first Echo asset I had to hand, which was Zombie one for the Resident Evil 9 thumbnail. It's kind of fitting considering it's a zombified console given life. But I have issues getting my games to appear in Open PS2 Loader. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've never been able to get my head around Open PS2 Loader. So BDM start device. It's appearing now. The CD games on. Ah. Also, I put a compressed ISO in that folder, and the compressed ISO didn't work. So that tells me that it only recognizes real ISOs and not compressed ISOs. Oh, the Oni 2 prototype on real hardware. Kanoko, watch out, you are entering the blast chambers. Deadly tunnels spread beneath one of the city's spaceports. Don't get caught in the rocket exhaust. Chambers are also used to incinerate the city's industrial waste. You should avoid the scavengers in the tunnels and focus on eliminating the Neo-Syndicate operative who led you here. Who knows where the chambers may lead you, just keep moving forwards, good luck. Wow, I'm actually doing a prototype of a team. It wasn't working earlier. I think that might have been because I was using an older version of OPL, and then I saved a config file, and then I used that config file in the newer version. Why it wasn't working. Hey, Vlad! This is a PlayStation 2 prototype of Oni 2 running on a real PlayStation 2 off of a USB stick. I'm floored. This is actually working. Oh, this looks way better on actual hardware. I think the emulator, like, made this game look ugly. Actually looks half decent on the real hardware. Yeah, a lot of the like muckiness of this on emulator is like cleared up. Here, I guess the emulator can't run it properly. I mean, shocker, right? The emulator can't run an unfinished game properly. Can I lock on again? Oh, R1. About to blast. Gonna blast. So this works, but for whatever reason, CD-based games aren't showing. The bin queues. That's interesting. Not that I necessarily have to worry about dying here, because I've turned invincibility on in the settings. So now we can do PStedium from hardware. But, you know. Definitely an improvement. But the reason why I couldn't lock on was I think that guy with the weird bag on his back is technically a friendly character. Yeah, Bungie totally should have made a new marathon. Just anybody should have made a new marathon. Do we know who the rights are with now? I guess not. If Rohan Carr can put out a repacked version of Oni. I'm just thinking about the companies, that You know, like the Pico Interactives that would probably kill to have a license like Oni. Take-Two owns the IP, of course. Right, yeah. They're not gonna. Really shit level, though. For the prototype to be, you know, you know, to boot you up into a shit level. Real hardware though. That's nuts to me. Absolutely nuts. Bro. I'm gonna take out these enemies. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I gotta bring Bagman. Come on, Bagman. I barely see anything. Well, now I know how to get games to show. Now I know what I need to. I know where they need to be on the USB. The next question is, why don't the bin and queues work? That's a more complicated thing to answer. I need to adjust files and locations on the USB stick. While we do that, remove our English language beta of Goemon. You're all together. Oh, one save file from Primal Image. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so I'm not sure why the CD games aren't working. Um, CD games not appearing in OPL 1.10. OPL cannot read bin.q files directly. Must convert them. Use OPL Manager. OPL Manager. OPL Manager. Okay. That must be how I did it back in the day. I don't remember. That must be how I did it back in the day. It's 60 FPS. I think like maybe a little bit. At points that a prototype might have been, but that's just because there was very little in there apart from like environment and a couple of character models. No real like decent post processing. You don't have the up-to-date .NET installed. Really? Really? You serious? Alright, we'll install .NET. Okay, installing .NET. Right, OPL Manager is now working. Normal ISO plus ZSO plus UL. Right. Path to the OPL folder. Guess that's ISO. No CD, DVD, or oh. I see. OPL folder is actually when it says it wants the OPL folder, it actually wants the root of the fucking USB stick. One invalid files. Really? What makes it invalid? Right, now it's valid. Okay, getting there. Right, we're getting there. Alright. So, Oni dev, Oni 2. Can I rename? I can. So, Oni 2, Proto. So now, when I go to the USB, that'll work. Right. Batch action tools. Disk convert to ISO. Dog of Bay. Oh, conversion seems to be not an amazing speed. Looks like it'll take about 3 minutes to convert. So let's boot something. Since I tried to do this on a previous stream and it wouldn't work because it doesn't emulate properly. Oh, this disc is really scratched too. This will be a good test to see how good the lens is. It might not be able to read this disc. But I had problems where Stuntman wouldn't work on emulator, right? Stuntman has major frame issues on emulator for whatever reason. Now this is my chance to actually be able to play Stuntman. Emulate before. Almost like hardware is the way to go for PS2 games. Even now. Even now. Infograms presents. Yo, Reflections, they fucked him up so bad. Tanner, you suck ass.
Infancy, the stunt performer's profession was pioneered by the daring and ingenuity of acrobats and circus acts. As the public's demand for on-screen chases, crashes, jumps, smashes, and explosions is never satisfied, so the stunt performer has evolved into a highly trained professional. This is not life for the timid. This is where men and women challenge the impossible and make it happen before your eyes.
300 pounds of pressure.
No, but happy borders. The next question is, can I convert a CSO? I'm not sure if I can. I might have to convert the CSO back to an ISO. Stuntman. Nice to finally see this potentially working. That's a fun sample.
So this is where the truck's heading straight at me. Should be about 30. Probably hitting about 60. If the truck clips me, it's anybody's guess where it spins me.
It doesn't show me the CSO. So
This movie's a gangster comedy. Two hopeless small-timers up against the police and gangland kingpin, the dentist. One of the leads, Vince, is trying to get across town for a
Happy.
pickup, but he's already late. I'll have
Happy.
constant radio communication with the director for every stunt I do.
orders
Time to get on set.
in Ido. Ready a game with the same name.
Toothless and Whopping, scene 4, take 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Happy. Is in Hokkaido. Title is 32. Oh. Call it Happy Borders. Boy, thanks for finally doing as I asked. Right, so we'll convert between ISO and ZSO. Excellent. Go to the USB drive, go in the DVD folder. Pins. Also, oh, I already deleted the C. Right. Now I can save disk E. We can boot to it. Okay.
Accelerate. 180 handbrake.
Yeah, great. That's it. Yeah, did it. The handbrake. That. L1.
Take 2.
Don't take to me.
Accelerate. 180 handbrake.
Handbrake. What's handbrake? I would check the manual, but you see the problem is
Take 3.
mine came with the instruction manual for Shadow Man 2 and Coming. Oh wait, no, There is a stuntman manual in here. There's 2 manuals in here. Sure. Fake. Press the handbrake, triangle or circle button and swing your vehicle. Oh, this is like driving an actual car.
Accelerate. 180 handbrake.
Yeah, did it. Definitely did it. Right. It's time to boot to mass storage device. Playing Stuntman again. Blood ass. Hey, Johnny! Okay, OPL. Now, in theory, PStedium start mode, audio, default menu, PStedium games, save changes, games, this. Hey, there we go. Happy Borders in Rizutsu Resort. This is a game that doesn't emulate properly, like at all. Can't play this on an emulator. You can't play this on the PS4's emulator. You can't play this on a PS3 in backward compat. This game does not emulate in PCSX2. It just does not work. But on hardware, where it was intended to be played, it works. So now, look. I'll keep quiet because the opening song is really good. Kono Bangumi wa said Kono Bangumi wa
このソフトウェアは
Okay.
アトラスと
Kono software wa
ご覧の各社の提供でお送りいたします。
very cool. But actually not a very easy game to play. A lot of games of this sort of era are a little bit difficult to get into. I guess I'm spoiled by games that are easier to play.
冬の休日、慌ただしい日常を忘れて白銀の世界へと旅立ってみませんか？
Hi.
ウィンタースポーツを愛する人なら誰もが憧れ
Yeah, skip. Just seeing this game running at full speed in like HD quality is crazy to me.
さすが北海道やっぱ雪いいっすよねねえ京平さん
This game emulates at about 55 seconds per frame.
陽一、お前北海道は初めてだっけ？
初めてっすああ早く滑りて
Running off a USB stick perfectly.
おいケイスケ何してんだよ早く来いよ
There's lots of cutscenes. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. Get to gameplay. Just because there's a lot of cutscenes in this game. Like shit tons of like voiced, choreographed, animated cutscenes for a game that I think was like 2000 or 2001. Very, very, very early in the PS2's life. And it's got a shit ton of choreographed, animated, in-game cutscene. More. I ain't kidding. It's like watching an anime. There is just so much. Then when you get to the actual gameplay kind of blows. Based on a real result, though, in Hokkaido. And I kind of consider this, by extension, part of the Snowboard Kids franchise. This kind of is loosely related to Snowboard Kids. There's people who worked on the music for Snowboard Kids, and it's Rakdim, the developers of Snowboard Kids. It's published by Atlas. So another cutscene. Lots of cutscenes. More cutscenes. Think we get to do some actual snow. How do I go forwards? There we go. Unbalanced. Yeah, it's going more for a sort of simulation thing with this one. So it's not arcadey in the same way that like Snowball Kids is. $86 out of 1,000. Nailed it. Is this a simple 2000 game? No. I don't know how much this launched for, but it's not part of the Simple series. They were typically published by D3 Publisher and generally sort of developed by companies like Amsoft. This is an Atlas property. When did I say that, Michael? That quote is cursed. I know, right? Because it's not even close to true. It's possible that Miauskevich said it and then decided to put it in the... So a lot of the quotes are from a dictionary, a Typing of the Dead dictionary that Miauskevich was working on. Oh dear. I would have much preferred a PlayStation 2 port of Snowball Kids. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. Let's switch it up. We can boot straight back to the USB. Gives us our lovely Oh, it couldn't load the config file this time. Interesting. If the USB has corrupted, that would be so funny. If Hokkaido Resutsu Resort, it's possible that Happy Borders Hokkaido Resutsu Resort has corrupted my USB stick. That would be so funny, wouldn't it? It's fat though, and fat has a tendency to like corrupt. Someone's like writing to it at the same time that they're like resetting. No, it's here. System folder is here. Everything is accounted for. It doesn't seem fucked. Oh man. I reckon it'll work this time. How's it going, Draven? This is a PlayStation 2 with a Matrix mod chip. There we go. It's working now. Look, there's Echo. Zombie Echo. Because it was the first asset I had on hand. Weird. Okay. Maybe I have to fully turn the system off if I want to play another game off USB. Dog Bay. The game is fragmented. Oh no. The Happy Borders works fine. Okay, weird. Dog of Bay is fragmented. Fuck does that mean? Oh, Happy Borders. Or like Happy Borges. Okay, let's forget the USBs. Alright. I got some other questions, like USB microphones, Like, what other things can we support here? I don't want a save file for Stuntman. Fuck Stuntman. Stuntman is ass. Should have ported more PSP games to PS2. I agree. Tokobot isn't nearly enough. Right. So I have the ability to play anything now. Stuff that emulates like shit. And down there, behind me, a sort of Stuntman is great. Dude, I can't even do the first handbrake turn. Like, maybe that's a me problem, but I'm thinking it's a Reflections problem. And I think Reflections should stop making video games, if they haven't already stopped. That'd be great. Skill issue? Yeah, maybe them skill issue making game, huh? Maybe them skill issue develop game bad. Yeah, Reflections, who did a wonderful job with Driver 3. Fantastic company. So I've got boxes down there of even more PS2 games. Reflections turned themselves into a support studio a while back. Oh, they weren't even good enough to develop games on their own. They had to merely be support for other studios. That's great. Yeah. They know their place. So I've got 2 boxes down there full of PlayStation 2 games that I found while tidying the other room. So now, for PStedium, Driver is almost entirely on Atari. You know what else is on Atari? Stuntman. So maybe everything wrong with Stuntman can be attributed to Atari. Doesn't matter whose fault it is. Reflections or Atari. Stuntman shit. Anyway, so I got 2 boxes down there full of PlayStation 2 games that I found while I was tidying the other room. So now, PStedium, we have an even larger selection of games to pick from, and hopefully none of them are duplicate copies of Stuntman, but you never know. They might be. I don't think I saw a second copy of Reflections made Driver San Francisco. A stopped clock can be right twice a day. Driver 2 and Driver San Francisco are the 2 times that the stopped clock has been correct in this. Anyway, let's have a look through these 2 boxes. Oh, and when I say Driver 2, I mean Driver 2 on the Game Boy Advance. By Venereal Disease Dev. Driver 76, not played it. I don't have context for that. First box is all clothes. This isn't. Oh no. Are you broken? The chair's falling apart. That's not good. I might have to get some super glue. You know what? It's the ghost of Reflections. They were so upset about what I said about this shitty video game. They started coming on. Anyway. When I say boxes full of PS2 games, I mean boxes full of PS2. I'm interested in this one because this is not actually SingStar 90s. In fact, also SingStar Rocks and regular SingStar. Now, if I can get a USB microphone, I think there is one kicking around here. Hearts, RE Chain of Memories, American copy. Look, maybe my problem, Stuntman, is a skill issue. Or maybe I've come to expect video games to at least tell me what to do, other than, great, you're on the set of Toothless and Wapping. Have fun! Here's a shopping list of things to do. You know what other game did that? Driver 1. You know what other game is notorious for having a shit first mission that filters 99% of players? Armored Core Flames of Rubicon, but also Driver 1. I'm not going to change your mind, and that's fine. Play visual novels. I got visual novels coming out of my ass. I've got a Guitar Freaks controller. I could play Rise Allied, Ephemeral Fantasia, an RPG that's fully playable with a plastic guitar controller. I don't think the PAL release supported the plastic controller, but the Japanese one. What should we play? And for the love of God, don't say stunt. 007 Nightfire. Duty Finest Hour. Isn't that like a weird port of like games missions? Dot Hack Volume 3 in Japanese. I need to do something. Really do. Some of these, right, are still factory sealed. Cellophane. At some point I was going to... I'm going to have to play something, otherwise this will be like the... Let's do COD? Okay. Something else that sprang to mind, which COD. Let's try Finest Hour. I've never checked this out. Oh, customer receipt. I paid £3 for this. Max Payne on PS2. I have Max Payne 2 on PC. The other box down here, I got iToy. That's right, I got an iToy. Touchable Persona 3 FEX. Call of Duty Finest Hour. Wow me, Call of Duty. Wow me. Jacob did hey, you should do a Call of Duty tier list. Okay. No auto aim on PS2. But like on like original Xbox, I could have sworn there was like auto aim. Did Max Payne come out for original Xbox? I think it did. Spark! What the fuck is Spark? Kuju. Oh no. Kuju and Spark? They answered the call. Ordinary soldiers. Wait. They made legendary. Okay. Opinion changed. American, hero, British, Chinese, and Russian soldiers. Oh, the Russians are the good guys for once. Okay, interesting. That changed the world. Civilian Male 14. These are their stories. PSP Medal of Honor games were interesting. The controls made them really hard to play, otherwise they were quite fun. Finest hour! That's okay, I don't want to make a new file. Done. Oh, I have to put a name in. Done. Yeah, the campaign for Medal of Honor Heroes was bot matches. Bot matches in multiplayer maps, and then Heroes 2 was good on PSP, but way better on Wii. With the motion controls were actually really well thought out. Easy, sure, why not? Subtitles on. Subtitles? Aim assist? Okay, I'm expecting this to be good.
Europe, 1940. Hitler's ruthless quest to extend Germany's borders has his people at war with the world. The mobilization of armies by Britain and France proves no deterrent as the Nazis invade their European neighbors to the north and west.
I think dumb titles are just called titles, I think.
Towards Russia's critical oil fields. By fall, Germany's lightning war to soften England is launched. And America increases production, racing to aid the British. By 1941, the battle for North Africa is on, as Rommel's Africa Corps arrives in Tripoli. On the Eastern Front, an impatient Hitler
they told me there were subtitles, right?
Soviets. Stalin responds with a scorched earth policy, intent on leaving only ruins for the Nazi invaders. But one by one, his cities fall. Now, in 1942, massive German air raids commence against
oh my god, is it 1942 right now?
This noble city turns vicious.
Foolish.
The Red Army refuses to retreat, and a
Battlefield
counteroffensive is
on
launched
PS2.
against a force that now stretches from the Volga
I might not
to
have
the
that.
Atlantic and deep into the African desert. Against impossible odds, millions come forward to answer the call of their countries, their families, their lives.
For the record, I ain't going to war. I will take the silly little feather. I will take the embarrassment. I ain't going to fucking war. I'm sorry. I ain't doing it. I'm an entertainer. You can go to war. I'll just entertain you. Campaign has you possessing different soldiers on your team with quick swap. Kind of reminds me of like playing well in Battlefront and it being like, do you want to be Chewbacca now? I'm like, yes.
My name is Alexander Sokolov. I thought I was safe. As a watchmaker's apprentice, I would learn the business, then open a shop of my
Still
own.
no subtitles.
Maybe
I
get
did ask
married,
for them.
have children, start a life. But now our cities are under attack, and Stalingrad will put an end to those dreams.
Under attack from evil forces of Ganon.
The Germans would turn on us, break the treaty. They have no honor. The Commissar surrounded us up so quickly, speaking of the motherland, the sacrifices of our brothers, our duty. I'm only 20, but I'm
So
ready
GTA
to
4
fight to the
stole
death.
from GTA 5 stole from Battlefield on PS2.
It is as if hell itself
I might have to check
were
that out.
burning.
I don't know if I have it. I mean, I have a lot of games. Might not have Battlefield show up any. Facts.
Welcome to Stalingrad.
Oh.
To begin the
Look at
greatest
this.
moment of your life. The Germans have lost hundreds of tanks and planes. Hitler's brutalized hordes are now advancing towards Stalingrad over mountains of their own dead bodies.
Oh, this is visually quite nice. Yes, a little bit muddy, but looks pretty good with the mini HDMI mod.
Forward against the enemy, up into the unremitting battle, comrades, for Stalingrad, for our great country, not one step back. Cowards and traitors will be shot. Do not count days, do not count miles, count only the number of Germans you have killed. Kill the German, this is your mother's prayer. Kill the German, this is the cry of your Russian earth. Do not waver! Do not let up! Kill! Death to the German invader!
Death to the German invader! Woo! 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 Give me a gun. Give me my gun.
You! Over here!
Hello.
All right, comrade. You're with me.
Oh, like a compass with a mini-map?
I will shoot you myself.
Compass with a mini-map?
At the front lines. The fascists have reached the park and are about to cut Stalingrad in half. We must stop them at all costs. They stopped shelling the park. Be ready for anything.
My immersion's ruined. The body faded away. I haven't got a gun yet.
Wait here. Stay close to me.
Was I supposed to pick up a gun?
Let's go.
Hello, Sergeant Pulaski. Sergeant Puskov. How am I meant to kill someone with just ammo? Worst World War ever. Oh! I did not know that. Double soldiers for half the firearms, I guess. What, historically accurate and fun to play? That's crazy. How'd that happen? I am down. You have to throw the bullets really hard at the enemy. I'll take that.
The fascists are here in the refinery. We need to flush them out before we get to the park. Follow my lead.
Yes.
Wait here!
Done! 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 Wow, you guys are a shame. I get it. They're tutorial soldiers. Follow Sergeant Pussywhip. Oh, this is really good, actually. Like for the era. Yeah.
Watch my back while I clear out this rubble.
Yes, sir.
Explosive! Stand back! This way, comrades!
Yes.
Let's go! Comrades! Defend your mother! To the German invasion!
Yes. Yes, Puskov. My brother. I follow you into combat. I believe in you, Puskov. Fuck you!
Machine gun! Get the ball! You're still alive, comrade. I'm impressed. Follow me.
Wow. Be lucky. Okay. Not bad for a random game out of the massive box of PS2 games. I need to
Mamir Kurgan is just ahead.
organize all.
But first we need to flush the Germans out of this building.
Yes.
Give us the signal to go.
Flush. Our duty. Our duty. Ah! Try not getting my ass kicked. Okay, health. Oh, you get little hit markers when you get someone. You kind of need it. Oh, there's lean. clean. That's more of a PC thing than a console thing. Clean. That's more of a PC thing. Interesting.
There's the park. Quickly, comrades.
Oh, I can imagine COD 4 play. Well, actually, I played a little bit of COD 4 on Wii, I think. How did this studio end up making Yaiba? This studio went on to make Yaiba. It's a mounted machine gun? Oh. Don't know who I'm meant to be, shooting at here. Guess these guys? Oh no, not Puskov! No! Oh, never mind. Hot female soldier turned up. I'm going to have his thighs. You can have whatever part of his body you like. Set up a barbecue.
We can't take back Stalingrad unless we control that bunker. You lead the men up the hill. Start by taking out the machine guns in those pillboxes. Stick to the trenches. I'll keep you covered from here. That Nazi flag must fall.
Yes. Yes, beautiful. I'll run into battle for you. Nazi Broughton. Oh, this is great. I think I'd struggle on anything higher than easy, though. Why are they shooting at me? Don't shoot at me, dumbass. I'm on your side, asshole. Okay. Clear. I heard Turning Point wasn't very good, but I've never had an opportunity to play it. I guess because half of Yiber is good. Yeah. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ah! Storm German bunker. That I can do. It's so hard to see who's on my side. Right, how do I switch weapon? Oh, do I not have MP40? There we go. A bit more like it. G42. Whoa! Whoa! Which of you Nazi bitches wants to die? Surprise! Holy shit. There was a thing during the liberation of Poland since Polish rebels wore German helmets with some Polish insignia crudely drawn onto them. What, to try and deceive? Ah, well, I mean, anything goes in war, right? I'd probably, as soon as I kill, you know, an enemy soldier, I'd just wear their uniform. It's only a war crime if you get caught, right? Hell, it's only a war crime if you're the one who loses, right? War crimes were invented by the Canadians. At the risk of upsetting the Canadian in the chat, I think a lot of bad things in life. caused by the Canadians. I kid. Storm the bunker! Nazis! Oh, hey, Jacob. I've been sitting on SSX because I know you wanted to see that. Go on my side. I guess so. Go to the flagpole and lower the flag. Oh, here. Make a COD tier list at some point. There's...
Well done, comrade.
I would love to do another tier list. If my tier lists start getting the attention they deserve, maybe, you know, like, if the viewership on the tier lists went up, on the ones that already existed, then maybe, yeah, sure, I'd do a cool... Jacob wanted, me to play SSX on tour the other day. Now that I'm using a real PlayStation 2, I can make that a reality. Are there any games that force me to make a save that I don't want to have a save in? Nope, we're all good. My save file from Primal Image. My save file from back in the day. No way I can delete that. It's too precious. Primal Image doesn't emulate properly either. There's so many games that don't, even now. Okay, let's get ready for Content ID Nightmare. I think Red Flag by Billy Talent is on this soundtrack. I'm not sure what else, but I think Red Flag is. A red flag waving never meant the same. It's a state of me today, with the day of yesterday. Whatever. I played a lot of this on PSP. When it was new. I played this about 07? 05. Bam, bam, bam! Content ID Nightmare. I know that I'm... race against time, race against time, race against time, race against time, race against time. Oh, my everything! I need to back out to the volume control. Audio jungle. We could probably get away with the volume at that level. We'll probably get away with it at that level. I don't know. Audio jungle. 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 Jungle. Right. Right, let's have a look. What's in this game altogether? I'll go through everything I know. Okay. My everything, Goldfinger. Take away my everything. My everything. I think I know, no pun intended. Yeah. Don't know that one. Flag song. I don't know. I can't see that chat message. Go to live chat. Yeah, weird. I think maybe YouTube thought it was sex. I don't know that one. I don't know that. I don't know that one. No Run to the Hills. Yeah. Prez, no. Backcountry. I know that one. I don't know 9 Blackout. I know Banquet. Picking it up, and then I put it back down. Oh, wow. Here it goes again. I know. Daft Punk is playing at my house. Red Flag. That's the song I associate with this game. A lot of these I don't know. I've probably heard Medication. Oh, Apply Some Pressure, yes. You know that I would love to see you next year. You know, if I'm still alive next year. I love next year. Next year. Reputation. I might know this one. Dio song. All these were also in Burnout Revenge. I think they just had, like, certain songs that were cheap to license. But speaking of Burnout Revenge, I don't see mindless self-indulgence in here at all, and that's really sad. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do then is turn the music completely down to 0, just for the sake of, like, content ID protection. You know what? No. Fuck content ID. Fuck Gregory right in the ear. Fuck streamer mode. Fuck fucking. You're right. Fuck fucking. Oh, this is a weird keyboard. It doesn't go the places you think it's gonna go. Fuck. Male, female? Skateboard. YouTube is so bad that even if you aren't in it for the money, you'll still get ass blasted for no reason. Yeah, I might get in a bit of trouble. Oh, the guy who looks vaguely Canadian. I wasn't expecting there to be like a full-on character creator in this. I think maybe when I played this, I played it on like, maybe I played a demo? That might be why I associate Billy Talent with it. Maybe Red Flag was the only song in the demo. PSP was a different game. Ah, that might be why. Race Elise to the finish line. Yo, Princess Elise! Wait up! Ah.
Hey, last one down to the bottom's a loser.
Alright, it's been a few years since I played an SSX game. I did play SSX 3 on console back in the day, and a bit of Tricky. Back on hardware. Back on hardware. We're on a PlayStation 2 with a HDMI mod that can run any region disc. It can run games off USB when it feels like it. How do I, do different tricks? Winner! Releasing physical games and not ripping off fans. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, this was a good suggestion, Jacob. Da-na-na-na. 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 Why you got a shit like that? Why you got shit in your teeth? How the lyrics go, I think. The red flag never da. Oh. Want to stream game assets from their servers. It's to fully control the contents of a game after it releases. To censor a game easily after it launches. Recover. Woo! Take it away entirely? Yeah, but they could also censor it. That's much worse. Woo! Okay, the PS2 is, like, way better than, like, I think people remember. Between this and, like, Fight for New York and... Whimsy. Whimsy Mimsy. I don't know how to do different tricks. Well, I only got 2 trick types. Oh, they're on the D-pad. Oh, you could go off course. That's really bad. Oh my god. Woo! The FS fakie to Novak Djokovic. This snowboarding skate. No. I wonder if Skate It came out for PS2 or not. I know it came out for PSP and Wii. Oh, this is good. Yeah, GTA 6 is just coming out too. Dropped whimsy when mainstream games just wanted to be shitty action movies with shitty action movie music for the soundtrack. Amen! And everything else wanted to be either a pixel indie or Breath of the fucking Wild. We make 4 games now. Action movie, Breath of the Wild, pixel indie, and Souls-like. Okay, and roguelike. Like, we make the likes. We make the likes. We make the likes. We make the fiddly, fiddly, fodly, likey likes. Oh, yes, we do. Hey. Just woke up from the night shift nap. Welcome, night shift napper. Hey, night shift napper, what does it say about his power level? I woke up over 1 o'clock! Over 1 o'clock? No way that could be right. Let's try an experiment. Let's try an experiment. Try an experiment. This is, it's kind of risky. Keyboard. Mouse. I've not tried this before. I don't even know if it works. What epic games have been gamed today? Call of Duty, Finest Hour, SSX on Tour. Dirge of Cerberus. No? Oh my god! It only moves up and down! The keyboard is working. Woo! But it only moves up and down. What the this mouse must be broken. Yay! The mouse only moves up and down. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I think it's just this, okay. This particular mouse that I have plugged in only seems to be able to move up and down. That's not good. That means we probably won't get very far. But I have plenty of other USB mice. Like the one that's currently plugged into my gaming machine. The problem is, it's currently plugged into my gaming machine. I did a playthrough of this many, many years ago. Oh, I can't skip this. Oh, I can. Well, it's Sea of Flames, but really it's calm. Yep. Look, this game has skippable cutscenes. Final Fantasy X, where's your skippable cutscenes? That's all. Okay, yeah, I can't aim left and right. But sure enough, this works. Yeah, look, it's switching weapon setups constantly. And the left click isn't working. Ah! Oh, that's so frustrating. Wait. Why is enter fire? Oh man, the mapping on this is all weird. Well, I've never played this with a mouse and keyboard before. This is horrendous. I can't aim at all. Oh man. Yeah, okay. The mouse and keyboard that I've got are obviously old and fucky. I mean, it was worth a shot. You know why it's fine? Because this game plays perfectly fine with a controller. Could I fire? Oh, R1. Right, okay. I knew that. Yeah, I've already streamed this game through in full in like 2020. Oh well, it's a shame that the mouse and keyboard I have are ass. Ooh, what about a... Hold on. The thingy thing. Cut to commercials.
スーパーノートクラブミューでもっとスマートにもっと素敵にそして目指せミニにアクセスして合成のスーパーノートクラブミュー私の妹募集中
バナナと言ったらどうだ強引ですが決めました君や彼女を元気づけたくてバナナは生えてるI am born now
今お子様セットはマック合体サーキットだよ道路をつなげて走らせよう4つ集めるともっと楽しいよマック合体サーキットマクドナルド
8分の5チップがあればいつでもどこでもピクニックです
SD8 分の5チップ
日水からドラゴンボールソーセージが出たぞ今だとじゃんけんグーなポイポイマシンが当たってシャキッとピースに遊べるぞたった毎週800名合計なんと1万2000名に当たっちゃうここ来ておきてねステッカー
のー
当てなきゃ飛んだドラゴンボール超ステージ日水から
お化け城脱出ゲーム見張りの塔コウモリの誘い。さあ9つの関門に挑戦。魔王の口を最初にくぐるのだーれ。エポック社のお化け城脱出ゲーム。
ね
曜日が変わるとメロディーが変わる。ハッピーなデジタル。誕生日にはそれから私の
全12曲歌詞をメロディーアラーム。
デジタルは歌詞を
お寄りください。
OK。 あ、じゃあね。
12月2日3日はハートフル日産デー。ドラゴンボー遅れ。オイラもモグーラ
伸びて縮んでドラゴンボール発売中。
パパとママが恋をして私と僕が8分の5チップおいしいね。
SD8 分の5チップ。
先生、どうしてここには女の子はいないんですか？この町ではモグを売ってないからだよ。
ジャムとクリームがルンルンルン。
Okay, trust me, it's worth the wait.
サボイケーキで新発売。
その朝、授業中の学校が
I don't want to give too many hints away.
199人の生徒は一体どこへ。夏休み空前の話題作恐竜教室。
Oh, but Manso's gonna
と
lose the
っ
best
ても気まま
part.
な日曜日。
Try to
一
get
番
up.
好きな時間です。カリカリトーストに可愛いとこの目玉焼きブルボン。
That's a long boot. Oh. Hold on, I just need to pick my nose. Okay. Do I need to have a controller plugged in? I like select stuff. Yes. Do 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 do. Do 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 bum bum ba do 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 do. There's something wrong with my... a drum. Huh. This is a proper PlayStation 2 drum, and it's worked before. Oh, man. That's okay. That is really annoying. The drum isn't working. drum isn't working. Oh man. Why not? Oh. Why not? Rambo. I would say retro is a feeling. MGS4 doesn't feel retro as far as I'm concerned. Really annoying the drum isn't fun. We are fighting dreamers. Fighting dreamers. PS2 no. PS2. Isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, it's white isopropyl. Here it is. Fighting us. Oh, man. Recognizing it. Eternal sense of old Tatacons suffer from degraded sense. Drumming pot 2. Frustrating. Because I have like 4 of these Taiko games on PS2. If I can't run any of them, that's no good. I agree. Modern video games just feel like games from the Xbox 360 era, but with better graphics. Like, it feels like all we've done since then is improve the visual fidelity on games, not actually improve games. Yeah. That's frustrating. It just isn't working anymore. I'm thinking it might have something to do with this mod chip. Because this console is modified to support like Bluetooth controllers and stuff. And maybe that modification renders the Tadacon unusable. That's all I can think. That's disappointing, but oh well. But while it's running, I still want to play some songs. I'll just have to play them on controller, which is just not the same. Just have to play them on controller. Is Don't Cut in this? Don't Cut. Cruel Angel's Thesis. Insole Gaming. Oh, Katamari on the Rocks? Back when you pick the difficulty on this screen. Katamari Damashi. Rims, buttons. Okay. Just not the same. I was hoping I could have played this on controller. Huh? What menu did I just bring up then? Bye-bye. Ah, the rhythm changed there. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ah! Missed one and broke my combo twice. Ah, missed two and broke my combo 3 times. Ah! Titanfall 2 is probably the best single-player campaign I've played in, like, any first-person shooter. Katamari Damacy. It's a shame the Tadacon isn't being read by the PS2. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But my PS2 Tadacon is working. Oh yeah. Oh, no stepping wind. Oh, classical music. Right, variety. Puricua, 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 Puricua! Fuck it. That can't even be a hard shot, surely. Puricua! Puricua, Puricua. Puricua! Whoa, what is this? Ah! Shut down PS2! What the fuck? Shiny gem, hold on. The fuck is a shiny gem? L1, R trigger, D-pad right, and O. No wonder I hit that while I was playing. Right, okay. Huh, right, this is how the HDMI is done. Right. I'm a little bit fucked off that I ended up accidentally quitting out of Danzen. Now I know how it happened. That's the thing. Now I know how that happened. Weird. Did I reckon it? I assume that's from One Piece. How dare they? How dare they interrupt my enjoyment of Precure theme? Right, don't hold this button combination. Okay. Ba-ba-da. It's just a shame that it's the Ridge Racer theme in this and not like Rod of Damnation or something like that. That's a lot more fun to play. If this had come out in the States, the music selection would have been so fucking stupid. I hate to break it to you. It did. And the music selection was stupid. You did get Rock the Dragon from Dragon Ball Z, which was cool. But yeah, Jackson 5 up in this bitch. You know what? Jackson 5's not actually that bad. Asabutan! Yes, there was a US version of this on PS2. Anything else like weirdly Japanese? I really feel like. Oh what? E.T. Towson always like emulates poorly. Yeah. I did have some Japanese karaoke. Karaoke. Yeah, yeah. It wouldn't be a me playing random shit stream. Donkey Konga's biggest problem, I think, like in terms of like the licensed soundtrack in the West, is that there is way too much Good Charlotte. Like, I like Good Charlotte, but there is such a thing as too much Good Charlotte. And not enough Aya Matsuura. Less Good Charlotte, and more, yeah, Mecha Holiday, you know? Like, from the simple 2500 series. From the Sega 3D Ages series. Bum bum ba da da da. Let's see if I can do something about that fuzziness. Pro FX. A little bit fuzzy for my liking, but I'll take it. Loading times in my Puyo Puyo 2. Unbelievable. How dare. Three of the Banshee! That's cheating! 3-on-1? I'll take the one with the green hair. It wouldn't be a me playing random game stream without finding an excuse to play Puyo Puyo. On one of the many versions of Puyo Puyo I have. Okay. I'm gonna shake this up. Kaya cute! Random do! So far, this has played everything I've thrown at it, minus the drum not working and the mouse and keyboard not working. Which might have something to do with this system having, like, support for Bluetooth control. We're gonna play European-only original Xbox games. Anyway, here is Puyo Pop. I have that on original Xbox. I have the European Xbox release. Yeah. And you're thinking, yeah, of course you do. Of course you do! That's why I said it! Isn't that a fact? I have it because it's a... Okay, because it's a Puyo Puyo game. I was gonna make up an excuse like, It's a good game to test that your Xbox 360 is running backward compatible files correctly. No. It's because it's computer.
Arigato.
Arigato. Enough XP to level up? Yeah. Oh! Hiroko Sakanabito. Hiroko Sakanabito. Please don't eat my tail. I know you've come to eat my tail. Interesting. But I bet if you put the European version in an original Xbox, it will reject it. European. Now, if you put it in an Xbox Series, it should work. Think. Don't quote me on that. Might not actually. No, because, like, Jet Set Radio Future's the same. Supported on original Xbox, but not supported on Series. It's like, it's some anniversary of Jet Set Radio Future soon, isn't it? Like, what the fuck is Sega doing? Sort your shit out. Fuck. Okay. I may have screwed myself over, but the important thing is that we learned... I think I learned something today. Yeah, never leave a toy behind! Toya Fever's an interesting one. I talk a lot of smack about it. I have two original Xboxes. One is a standard PAL console, and one is a mod-chipped PAL console. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get, like, the right conversion cables for it, and then, you know... I've fucking, like... I've managed to crash my original Xbox by trying to install trainers onto it. My modded Xbox. Like, it's so inconsistent. Yeah, I assume that the person who did the mod on this PS2 put a better laser in. This is a Slim, but it's had no problems, like, running any games, including some really, like, scratched games. And it's had no problems running them. So I think that whoever did this console mod improved the laser. Dreamcast lasers were alright, just fucking noisy. Just really noisy. Although, since going GDMU, I haven't gone back with original Dreamcast. But once you go GDMU and GD menu combo, you never go back. The HDMI ports die a lot on the fat PS2s. Yeah, the Xbox 360 having parts on the motherboard literally spring off because they used a thermal paste that could not withstand temperatures changing. But that's the same thing that caused the yellow light of death on the PS3s as well. But it's more notorious in regards to the Xbox 360 because of how many more units failed and sort of contemporary failures. Like nowadays, the fat PS2, fat PS3s, it's hard to find one that works, and every single one is a ticking time bomb. My brother's one of them nutter, like, speedrunner types. He's like, I must have a fat PS2 to play these PS2 games, because I need to be able to speedrun them and all this nonsense. I'm just thinking that, you know, I wouldn't buy a console that has a high chance of dying just because it might get me, like, better compatibility for speedrunning certain games. Well, treat it well and don't give it too much hammer. It is a time bomb, but treat it well. I mean, my fat PS2 was fine and fine and fine and fine. One day I was watching a Blu-ray movie and it just yellow light death, and that's it. And I ended up having to fucking get the console open to eject the Blu-ray disc. I had to mechanically open the fucking disk drive. I will never look at Marvel's Thor the same way again. As the movie that killed my PS3. I can't imagine the console gets that hot running PS2 games. So you're probably fine. I love that the hacking capabilities of the Xbox 360 have been blown open now. And actually, modern PS3s now are a piece of cake as well. Stuff like the original Xbox, unless you want to like get really particular with soft mods and game save exploits, the best modifications are still mod chips. Yeah, but when you're saying like only particular models, you're talking about like 98% of PS3s. Oh, this game's louder now as well. Wonder if this song will be on Content ID. Oh yeah, I own only the best games. Shala Obama. No Nightbot. Wrong anime. One of these days I'll watch Ikitausen. This game has a trailer for itself as its opening animation. This opening video, which is so silly. You're seeing this, you've already bought the game. You've already been sold. You know? It's like, here's the menus. You could call this a trailer and it would count. That's fair.
一気当選シャイニングドラゴン好きに変更してください
Save Frodo to, I don't know, normal. Ah, difficulty. Okay, great.
爆裂投資列伝モードです誰で天下を目指すの
Bakudet's explosion something. Blind. What year did this come out? 07. Wow. Oh, a Meganico, huh? Hey, you're not, you're not voicing that. Ah. Where's the fan translation for this? Where's the MTL for this game, huh? Where's the MTL? Learn Japanese? No. Where's the boss? Spawn the boss in. Kick their ass. Yeah, take that. Back when there were panties, before it was just black voids under every character. Rest in peace, Japanese gaming. Hey, Magatama. All the games I could stream and play through now. Oh, could you imagine? That's... Would you like to save? Yeah. Yeah, shut up. Another loading screen? What is this, Sonic 06? 47. Notice they blacked out the underside of the cars. I know, right? Unbelievable. I'm getting exhausted by this blatant sense car ship. Oh, that was to quit. Okay, cool. I really am impressed how much stuff just seems to work. This PS2. Right. Wasn't ever in. I need to do some tidying up today. There will be Mario World at, I guess, 8:30. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for exploring this with me. I have a little play around with this PS2. All right. See you later. Till next time, if we live that long. Take care.